Is this normal? It's probably nothing serious. Maybe I'll feel better tomorrow.
Emergency symptoms can be good at hiding. That's why you shouldn't ignore symptoms like chest pain, high fever, trouble breathing, or severe stomach pain. They could be a medical emergency in disguise. Thankfully, an Eastside ER is ready to serve you 24/7 with fast wait times and dedicated ER experts, so we can quickly help turn your questions into answers. Visit eastsidemedical.com.
Broadcasting live from the Subaru of Gwinnett studio inside the Sonesta Gwinnett Place Atlanta Hotel. It's time for Gwinnett Business Radio. Gwinnett Business Radio is cared for by Eastside Medical Center, providing quality care to Gwinnett County and the greater Atlanta area for over 38 years.
Mike, get your glasses.
Hello and welcome to Gwinnett Business Radio.
Oh, wait a minute. Hang
Mike
on. I got to join
Steve,
in.
and we're broadcasting live from the Subaru of Gwinnett studio.
What a great day. What a great show we're going to have today.
This is going to be a really weird show. It's not like we came from the dentist's office or anything, but
Not at all. Hang on.
all right. We've got some guests here. We've got coffee, so we're going to be jacked
Yeah.
up on coffee and
Yep.
caffeine.
Yep. And we got bagels.
We got delicious bagels.
I got a cheese bagel with jalapeno on top. I don't even know what it's called, but it's fantastic, and we're going to find out what it's called that and a lot
and
more.
after we eat all the bagels and everything, then we're going to have to exercise and get in shape.
We got to.
So-
I'm going to have to stretch out because my stomach's going to be really tight.
Yes. Our guests today are Rob Miller with Bagel 101 Cafe and Teresa Stewart with Stretch Zone Suwanee. And
Hey, Mike. How are you?
good. How are you, Stephen?
I'm doing great.
We're going to apologize to both our guests. It's Rob's fault for bringing the
It is.
bagels.
It is.
We are going to be drinking and eating during the show.
Yeah.
So, Teresa, please bear with us.
Oh, I got you.
Amanda's sitting in as well. She's here just for entertainment purposes and to eat as well. So she knew food was coming in. But we're going to start with Teresa Stewart with Stretch Zone Suwanee here on Gwinnett Business Radio. Teresa, thank you for joining us.
Oh, no problem. Thank you for having me.
You may regret coming in this morning and wish maybe you came another morning. But
Nah.
okay, good. Stretch Zone Suwanee, you are located in
Oh my
Suwanee.
gosh. Suwanee, Georgia.
So tell us what you do.
Okay, so Stretch Zone Suwanee opened our doors April the 8th, and we are just rocking and rolling. We've got like 172 clients. We're off of Buford Highway, Northeast 425, Suite 106B. We offer practitioner-assisted stretching. Everyone who comes to Stretch Zone Suwanee needs our service. We want to help you.
So this is not a workout place, a CrossFit. You know, all those places are popping up. This is a stretch zone. So what happens when we walk through the doors? What goes on in there?
Okay, so Stretch Zone is a studio where you come in to see us. We do a complimentary 1-hour demo. You get to explore and experience our strapping system, where we actually go in and neuromuscularly sort of strap you in and relax you and go through range of motion with your muscle tissue. So you stand taller, you're younger, you're freer, and you feel like $1,000,000.
All right. Wait, there's a dilemma there. She said strap you in and then relax you. When I'm strapped in, I don't know if I'm relaxed.
That seemed like that was an oxymoron.
I know,
slightly.
right?
Yeah.
And people look at the straps and go, wow, am I here for this?
Yeah, I wasn't going into a torture chamber. Speak a little bit, if you will, about because fitness has become more and more, has always been around, but is more and more important to a lot more people. But I don't think stretching gets the kudos that it deserves. What are the benefits of doing stretching and going to a place like Stretch Zone where all you're going to do is stretch?
Okay, so I've got a master's in exercise science, and I've been around for quite a while in the fitness industry and wellness. I don't know why flexibility is not number one. There's 5 components to fitness: cardiovascular, weight training, strength, endurance, and flexibility. If you are flexible in your joints, everything works better. So people are tired of being in pain for many reasons. So they come in and they have relief instantly. We sign them up on a program and they start stretching. They absolutely cannot wait to come back for their next appointment.
And so if someone becomes a client, what is a typical appointment? I mean, you said it was an hour on that first one when they come in. Is it typically an hour that you ask for if they become a client and start
No,
working
so
with
the
you
first the first time we meet you, we want to assess and do a medical, talk to you about what you're looking for. We address those concerns. You go on the table for 30 minutes with me, and I give you a wonderful 30-minute demonstration of what we offer. And then we sit down and talk about what you're looking for. But all of our stretches are 30 minutes.
Okay. if someone becomes a client and starts practicing and coming to meet you guys and doing the 30-minute appointments, do they typically come once a week, 3 times a week, 5 times a week? And here's my follow-up question to that. What can someone expect after starting to stretch? How are they going to feel? Because when someone does a workout, you get endorphins and you kind of get that payoff. What's the payoff of coming and doing a stretching program with you guys?
Okay, so great questions, by the way.
you.
Have you
Thank
been
you.
by our location?
Well, maybe.
Done some research? Okay, so you can come in once, twice, or 3 times a week. I'll make a recommendation to you, but to me, you coming in the door and doing anything is better than what you were doing before you walked in. So what you're going to experience is multiple things. Younger, taller, more athletic in your weekend warrior events, in your yard work, in your housework, in your tennis on the court. We love young athletes. We're trying to get them in before injury prevention. So there's many reasons why you're going to feel like $1 million you walk out. We lose 1% of our flexibility every year.
Wow.
Sounds like a stretch zone guarantee. to
Yes.
me.
It is a guarantee, 100%.
I like it.
It's funny because people, you know how important it is to work out, and they say it's very important to stretch before and after you work out. And I'm a weekend warrior. I play a lot of tennis, and I see so many people that don't stretch before or after. And after is just as important as before, and it seems to get lost in the shuffle sometimes. But talk about how it does relieve soreness and stiffness and the benefits of stretching out.
Okay, so there's a couple of schools of thought on should I do passive stretch or dynamic stretch, before, after. So dynamic is usually before, where you're kind of moving a little bit ballistically in your movement patterns and just getting a little bit warmed up, like you jump on the court and stretch. You can come before. After is passive, where you've done your activity, you've done your event, you want to come in and just release the muscle tissue a little bit and open up those joints more and become less sore.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about just coming in. I'm talking about when you're actually out on the court, how important stretching is just generally overall.
Okay, well, your performance is greater.
Right.
Your concentration is greater.
Less chance of an injury.
Yes, absolutely. And you just feel more confident in your movement patterns. So you're less likely you have more awareness of your space, so you perform better.
Who are you seeing? Who are some of your customers? I know it's fairly new, but are you seeing older people? Are you seeing mostly weekend warriors? Are you seeing high school athletes?
Everyone from 14 years old to 80 to 90. Everyone comes in to Stretch Zone for a different reason. So our gamut of clients is large.
Speak to the person who's hearing this interview and is thinking, well, I agree. I agree with what Teresa's saying, and I should stretch more, but I can just do that at home. What are they going to get at Stretch Zone that they can't do at home? And now, granted, you're probably going to tell them, hey, keep stretching at home, but what are the benefits of coming into Stretch Zone?
Okay, so people try really hard to stretch on their own, and that's fine. Doing something is better than nothing. They roll out. They have a personal trainer stretch them. They do yoga straps. They do yoga Pilates. That's all great. What our goal is to relax you to where you do nothing. We do all the work, and we strap you in certain positions to isolate different muscle tissues, and we go through range of motion. Range of motion is what creates better flexibility. So by doing that and going you through a pattern of a number system and holding those stretches for 2 to 3 seconds, every time you come to see us, that flexibility in that joint becomes greater and greater. So range of motion is created. So we're very, very different than other types of stretching.
And if someone were on a quest to kind of get in better physical shape, you probably would say, hey, make sure and come set up a program with us to increase the flexibility, to increase the range of motion, and to help the joints. And then you can take that into whatever else you're doing to, whether it's weekend warrioring or whether it's weightlifting or CrossFit or whatever it is. If they come see you and set up a program with you, then that can help them even more in the results they're trying to get.
Absolutely. We are in the in between physical therapy. When they finish their physical therapy, they'll come to Stretch Zone because we don't want that scar tissue, the tonus, to start to settle in. So we keep working with you, and we get you on that program where you're feeling better and better every time.
So this wonderful 1-hour consultation and being strapped in and relaxed, right? That's the trademark phrase. Get strapped in and relax. In that first hour, is there a cost to that to come in and get that initial consultation?
It is, and we have 3 programs. And honestly, we are probably less expensive than going to get a massage.
Ooh, and more effective.
And more effective.
For sure.
You know, every company has their reasons. Like chiropractic is skeletal, muscle tissue, massage therapist is the fascia release, and so forth. And we're actually open the joints. So having all 3 programs works together.
Nice.
I had never heard of Stretch Zone or any programs like this until we found out you were coming on to the show weeks ago. How common is this? Is this a growing trend now? Is this a franchise? Is this another location?
It is a franchise, primarily out of Florida. Jordan Gold is the founder of Stretch Zone. He has a degree in physiology. He wanted to help his grandfather, so he got him up and moving. So it worked. He got a patent on it in March, which is phenomenal. We have over 72 locations. We have over 285,000 clients. We have over 500 practitioners. We are growing.
Okay, and give us your exact location so people know and where you're at.
Okay, 425 Buford Highway Northeast, Suite 106B.
And where I'm thinking Buford Highway and Suwanee. What are you
It's
next
right by
to?
Suwanee Town Center.
Yeah,
right?
Suwanee Town Center. Mm-hmm.
And just off of Suwanee Town Center on Buford Highway is that 2-story office. I don't want to say office building, but it's just off the square, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right across the street, right next to what was the fire station, what used to be the police station? Or
It
what
is.
was
We're next door to that.
You're
Yes.
right above Marco's Pizza, I believe. We're
We're
right next
right
to
next
That's
to
right,
it.
Marco's
to.
Pizza,
So get a slice of
Atlanta
pizza and go
Water
stretch
Store.
yourself out, right? That's 2 ways of relaxing.
I know.
I
I
like
agree
that.
with you. I agree with you. I've actually bought my my Stretchers pizza one day. They
There you
loved
go.
it.
Yeah, it's good pizza.
Before we wrap up the interview, Teresa, I want to ask you about Teresa and your background and how did you get to Stretch Zone? What path led you to where you are today?
Okay, so I've always been in wellness. I was working for a large corporation, managing quite a few personal trainers. And Andrea, the owner, Andrea Longfellow, and Sean Bennett they approached me to come on board. I left corporate America, went to a small studio, and I'm as happy as I can be.
That's
Because
great.
every day I get to touch someone, work with someone, and help them have a happier life.
All right. For those that would like to find out more information, where can they find out and read about Stretch Zone?
We have a Facebook, Stretch Zone Suwanee,
Okay.
and they can look us up there and check us out.
Okay, great. Any final parting words, Teresa, about Stretch Zone Suwanee?
Yeah, I have my own personal experience. Before I did the program, I wanted to see if it really worked because I'm a firm believer you have to believe in your product. So I went through a 3-month plan, 3 times a week, was stretched. I had severe plantar fasciitis and sciatica on my left side. 8 months ago, has never returned.
Wow. Now, you gave the location and you gave a Facebook Suwanee. Is the best way to start to walk in, or is there a way to contact you through the Facebook page?
Yes, absolutely. We welcome walk-ins.
Okay.
We love that. We'll always try to accommodate you.
Okay. Great.
Well, I could tell you, I mean, as you know, my joints and get stiffness and the soreness and everything. I mean, I see the benefits of stretching, and I may have to, I'll definitely be checking you out then. So,
Oh, thank you.
checking out your site and your Facebook page.
Well, Mike, you and I have been doing this show together for over 5 years, so I'm sure the pain in your neck has grown over the last 5 years.
She said she can make me taller.
I'm
I'm totally interested in that.
Yeah, Trey hasn't gotten off that at the very beginning of the interview. Is that a guarantee? So we can guarantee, Trey, that maybe you'll be a little taller.
1 to 2 inches.
1 to 2 inches. Hey.
We're going to put you in that rack and you'll just be hanging all day. So, at the very least, I want to come by and see the place. This is very interesting.
Thank
you
you
so much for sharing all the great work you're doing.
No,
Thank
thanks
you.
for having me on.
Best of luck as well.
Oh, appreciate that.
Teresa Stewart with Stretch Zone Suwanee.
Mike, it sounds like if you go to Stretch Zone Suwanee, you might get some quality care. Well, speaking of quality care and close to home, Eastside Medical Center has been a community healthcare leader for over 39 years. I bet a lot of the doctors at Eastside would say, hey, get some stretching in. Go to Stretch Zone. Nationally recognized for patient safety, Eastside focuses on delivering quality care with exceptional outcomes by using the most advanced technology and experienced physicians. For more information on Eastside's system of care, visit eastsidemedical.com. Are you finished chewing your bagel?
Okay, keep going.
Yeah, okay. So, quality care close to home. Don't forget.
Why don't you
Eastside
introduce the
Medical.
next guest?
Yeah, absolutely. And you're going to ask him the first question because I'm going to get to
Are these
take a
poppy
bite.
seeds or sesame? These are poppy seeds.
No, those
So
are
you-
sesame
those
seeds.
are sesame seeds.
I got them all over the table right now.
Yeah, I took a picture
I have
and
made
posted
a
it on
mess.
Facebook. If anybody wants to follow my my feed on Facebook, Mike is making a mess over here. And Amanda just slapped me for no reason. We are proud and pleased and excited to welcome Rob Miller from Bagel 101 Cafe. Rob, welcome into the studio.
Thank you guys so much. It's a real pleasure to be here.
Well, and it's a pleasure to have you here because you brought food and you brought drinks, which is good because that's what you do. But don't let me tell everybody about it. Tell everybody about Bagel 101 Cafe and what you guys do.
Okay.
And before you do that, Amanda, ow, that hurt. Okay, go ahead, Rob.
So at 101 Bagel Cafe, we actually go beyond the bagel. We're a New York-style deli. We offer full lunch, salads, soups, omelets, but your good old-fashioned bagel with cream cheese as well. We actually replicate the water from the Catskill Mountains up in New York in a 14-stage process out of our Cobb Parkway location, and it is baked fresh in a kettle and a stone oven every single morning.
Wow. Okay, now before we get any farther in the interview, and we're going to ask you this at the end, but you said New York Deli, and I've taken a couple of bites from these bagels and had some of your iced coffee, so I'm all ready to go there. But everybody else needs to hear the rest of the interview. So before we go any farther, and we'll ask you again at the end, where are you located exactly?
So we are on the crossroads of Buford Highway, Duluth Highway, just across from downtown Duluth, inside the district at Duluth Apartments.
Okay, fantastic. All right. Go ahead.
Hold on.
Golly. Come on.
Sorry.
I was supposed to take a
All right,
bite.
all right.
You got the next two
You can
questions.
start eating them. But Rob, how'd you get in the bagel business? I can't imagine, 5-year-old Rob going, I want to be eating the bagels. How did you get to where you are today?
I did.
Well, yeah.
Well, it all started with wanting to make a lot of dough from an early age.
Rim shot. Come on, Trey. Where are you?
Man.
I'm actually from South Florida, and years ago I was not liking working for these big companies, and I went ahead and started my own coffee and event shop down in Florida. And through networking and meeting the right people, I've ended up here in Atlanta to start 101 Bagel Cafe and grow it with the New York style, which we all know up north bagels do not compare to bagels from the South.
Yeah, there's no such bagels from the South is
Don't
not.
exist.
Now that's an oxymoron.
I think it's bread.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you really quickly, Robert, if I may. You mentioned something specific about the water, and I know that's really important in the pizza process, like you mentioned, and that differentiates maybe northern pizza
I've
from
heard that
southern
before.
pizza, like you said. Tell us a little bit about that process because it sounded elaborate and unique.
So layman's terms is reverse osmosis. It's a 14-stage process that basically takes any water source in the world, brings the pH down to 0, builds it back to 7, and adds any vitamins and minerals that you want. We chose the ones that we found in the Catskill Mountains to replicate New York water.
Wow.
Talk about some of the bagels you brought today. I've got the sesame seed. I saw poppy seed in there that I got my eye already on.
Rainbow.
Yeah.
A rainbow
Amanda,
bagel.
Rainbow bagel.
Amanda made me promise that I would ask, tell us about the rainbow bagel. So why don't you just tell us about all of the best bagels you guys make?
Well, as you have over there, you've
Yeah.
got the jalapeno cheddar for those
man.
that like the spicy kick.
That's
we also
awesome.
offer jalapeno cream cheese to go with it. We do have your basics, everything
I'm a
sesame,
basic bagel
poppy,
guy.
and plain.
Yeah.
We have the rainbow bagel, which is just honestly a food-colored bagel, but it gets a lot of attention. Tastes great, a lot of attention due to its color, very aesthetically pleasing. And we have about 20 different flavors for y'all to come in and try.
He did say y'all, so he's doing well. And there's a lot of cream cheeses that you can put on top. There's veggie cream cheese. There's the jalapeno cream cheese. There's all these different cream cheese. This is the one thing I'm incredibly Southern in. My whole family's from the North. I was the only one born in the South. I don't eat cream cheese. Never liked it. Are there alternative toppings that are available on your bagels? Is there butter available?
So there's butter, there's peanut butter, there's jelly,
Okay.
there's hummus,
Okay.
there's avocado mash. We've got a big...
Check. Okay, I like it. Talk a little bit about so I've loved all this, and there's one other thing about your coffee that's really kind of unique. You guys you do something with coffee cubes. Talk about that.
Yes, so basically if you go into any coffee shop or do coffee at your house, iced coffee is made with ice cubes, and you put the coffee in it. A couple hours later, it tastes like watered down coffee.
Amen.
So we actually take coffee that we brew in the store, we freeze it in ice cube trays, and we go ahead and serve it instead of regular ice. So a couple hours later, you've got a stronger and better coffee than you did when you got it in the morning.
So you're using less water or the ice cubes because they're made of coffee. Keep that coffee flavor even as the ice cubes.
Yes,
melt.
we call them the iCubes, and they're only made of coffee, so it will never water down.
Wow.
You're known for some of your signature coffee lattes?
What was that? Was it lattes?
Lattes?
That was the wrong emphasis.
can't
or
read
the
my
wrong
handwriting.
syllable.
I'm looking at this
Cubes.
note from you.
The cube.
Put
Signature
on your
coffee.
glasses, Salmon.
So I already,
That's 3 things already. I
he
can't
also
read
wanted
here.
to call them Rawbo
Yeah,
bagels. That's why
rainbow
I jumped
bagels.
on that
What's
question.
a Rawbo
Yeah,
bagel?
Yeah, put your glasses on.
Okay.
Amanda got them for you before the beginning of
But
the show.
the signature coffees, that's another
Yeah, yeah.
thing that you're known for.
Yes, so our signature coffees, the most popular would be the Infusion, which is a blend of caramel, vanilla, and Kahlua. And it's not sweetened at all, so you actually still add the sugar and creamer. All of our cream cheeses, but also our creamers are made in-house as well, so they're fresh.
All right, let's move on to lunch. Tell us about
Deli.
tell us about some of the
Come
lunch
on.
items, because you guys offer lunch.
Yes, so along with the Pick 2, which you can do a half sandwich, half soup, half salad, half soup, so you don't get bored with one item, we do offer Reuben's, corned beef. We offer Rachel's, pastrami. We've got deli turkeys, deli hams. You can do tuna salad, chicken salad, also made in-house.
Mike, you're going to have to finish the interview. I'm going to have an early lunch, so I'll see
How
you later.
far are you from the studio right now?
The district is
I've
right
already,
up the street.
Yeah, I've
It's right
already.
up the street.
Yeah, it's about 2 miles. I've Google mapped it from our studio.
We know where we're going. And you cater.
And we do cater. We do office caterings. We actually have, if you come into the shop and place your card in a fishbowl, we can actually do a drawing once a month and offer your business a free catering for the office. But we do platters, anything from sweets platters, Novus platters, deli meat platters. We do fruit bowls. We can even cater the iCubes and the iced coffee.
Mike, I'm gonna do something a little different here. We're gonna reveal something that's never been revealed on this show.
Be careful,
because
Steven.
of Rob being here from Bagel 101 Cafe. Rob, I've been on a 10-year journey in Gwinnett County to find the best Reuben. It's been a bad
10
journey.
years, Steven?
Yeah, I've tried different Reubens at different restaurants. There was one that came close, and then they changed management and changed the Reuben, and it just has failed. I have a feeling that my quest might be over if I come to Bagel 101 Cafe. Would you be so bold as to predict that would be the best Reuben in Gwinnett County?
As soon as you want to close that chapter in your life, sir, come on in.
All right. So you heard it here on Gwinnett Business Radio. I will be posting on social media, and I'm sure Amanda will be tagging it as that journey comes to an end.
As a Red Sox fan, Steven, it'll be like after the Red Sox won the World Series.
It's
like,
it will be
oh my God, now
final
what?
satisfaction. Yeah. Now what do I do?
My
I
life
guess I'll
has no
move on to
meaning.
the Philly cheesesteak.
There you go.
Try to find a good one
I'm
of
going to
those.
tell you one of my favorite things about Robert's establishment,
Please.
and that's that the coffee refills are free. So you
Stop
can
it.
literally drink.
I don't have to be a special
over
member
and
with
over.
a special card.
No.
Okay.
And it's very kind of them to allow us to refill. I do believe there's some parameters, right? Up until 4, you mentioned?
I mean, 4:30 is kind of when we
Because
shut
nobody
the
really
doors
should
at
be
4
drinking
and come
coffee
in,
after
but-
4:30 p.m., right?
But the iced coffee is on tap handles like you would get from a bar, and it's unlimited draft right
Unlimited.
there. Draft
Yeah.
iced coffee for you.
And also for squatters like you and I, they allow us
Can
to
you
use
explain
their
what squatters
Wi-Fi.
mean?
They allow us to use their Wi-Fi.
The business hobos.
The business
Yeah,
hobos,
that's what
and
I am.
enjoy his coffee at our leisure, and we won't be kicked out.
And, oh, man.
Can we start unlimited bagels today? Can we start that process?
So I
No,
have
probably not.
I have a new quest though.
Oh.
Quest that you could take on. We actually offer the Giant Bagel Challenge in our shop.
Shut
It's
up.
basically 10 bagels put together to make a giant bagel. Then we slap some lettuce, tomato, onion,
Yeah.
ham, turkey, Swiss cheese, and bacon on it. If you can eat it in 30 minutes or less, we'll give you $50.
Can you take out the tomatoes?
Take out whatever you want.
Okay. You can add in something else
Yes.
if you want.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. $50 if I don't eat it, what does it cost?
You owe me 25.
Okay. That's
If you decide to
have
do
you
that,
not done this yet?
We have only done the promo video for it.
Okay.
We haven't actually taken on our first challenge just yet.
Has anyone wanted to be the first challenge?
Oh, we have a few.
We nominate Steven.
If
the
you
problem
do
is
this-
if you have me do this, it's going to be finished. I'm going to win.
Well, we waited for you. That's why we told everybody
Yeah.
else no.
Yeah.
we
Okay.
will be videotaping this. This will be all
Yeah.
over our social media.
Yeah, I'm
you
in.
let us know when
I'm
you're
in.
going to do that.
I'm in.
All
You
right.
can't let us down,
Yeah.
Steven. You can't let us
excuse me.
down.
You heard him, Rob.
Excuse me. 10 bagels? Come on.
That's binding.
Well,
Rob, what's the location here in Gwinnett?
So it's 3455 Duluth Highway, right across from downtown Duluth. Your cross streets will be Duluth Highway and Buford Highway.
Okay. Are there other locations?
There's a second location out in Cobb Parkway, just outside of the Battery, right next to Bed Bath & Beyond, and where they're opening the new 5 and Below. That also caters, also has the iced coffee, and that's actually the facility where we produce the dough. So you can see the water treatment system and everything. It's behind glass, so everything is transparent to the public.
Bagel 101 Cafe. There's other bagel companies out there. Sounds like you guys got a lot of things that make you unique. What else makes you
and good.
Yeah.
And better.
Are there other things that might make you stand out other than just about everything else we've talked about?
Yes, so we offer a professional yet fun and welcoming environment for you to come in. We encourage you to hang out. We host events as we did for Gwinnett Young Professionals, and we make bagels fun.
Yeah. So the one thing I'll promise is before we do this challenge, I will come in and be a paying customer before I take your $50.
Accepted.
Yeah.
That sounds like a challenge right there. Is there a website where people can check it out if they want to before they come in?
Yes, so it's 101bagelcafe.com. We also encourage you to like us on Facebook and Instagram as we're doing postings. We offer $5 coupons, buy one, get one free lunches all throughout the weeks.
Is it 101bagelcafe.com? Okay.
It's 101 Bagel
I've been
Cafe.
saying Bagel 101 the whole time. You haven't corrected me.
He's too
I've been
nice
too
of a
busy
business-
eating.
He's too nice of a businessman. He doesn't.
You are nice. Thank you so much,
man.
Rob.
Why
101 Bagel Cafe.
Yeah, and let me just encourage everybody: don't go to the website. Just go to the place. Just go to 101 Bagel Cafe. I'm in. I know ahead of time I'm not going to be disappointed.
See how loopy we have been because he brought us coffee and bagels.
Yeah, and I'm ashamed to admit that I
You're
I didn't look at the I didn't look at the guests, and so I brought in unworthy competitors caffeinated drink.
Yeah.
But I've stopped drinking that, and I'm now enjoying my iced coffee with coffee-infused ice cubes. I-cubes, right? Yeah.
iCubes.
Rob, did you have any idea what you were asked to do when Amanda asked you to come on this show? We're usually not this weird.
Absolutely no idea what to expect, but
It's
I
all your
loved
fault.
it, and I
Yeah.
hope to do it again
Yeah.
and again and again.
You talk about your place being fun. You've brought the fun with you here.
Wait a minute. Did you tell him that we're not normally like this?
No, we're normally drone.
We're turned up to
and,
11 because of the coffee
yes,
and the bagels.
Yes, yes. Rob, thank you so much for joining us here on the program.
Thank you guys for having me.
And it's Bagel. It's 101 Bagel Cafe.
There you go. .com. Located on Beaufort Highway.
And you
Two great Beaufort Highway businesses.
You
one
have
in Duluth,
committed
one in
now to
Suwanee.
this big old bagel challenge.
Well, as long as it's covered, let's
we're gonna
make
do
it.
it.
Listen, there was a time in my house when my kids were younger. Man vs. Food was the #1 show watched, and I kept watching it, going, I know I could do that. So some of them I was like,
Stacey,
maybe
are you
not,
listening?
but some of them I could. Yeah, no good. Now the one we have to convince is Stacey because she'll be like, you can't do that. So
you better stretch out really good
oh, if
before.
only we could get before and
You better go to the
after.
stretch zone before and after.
Absolutely.
You're gonna
I
be
love
there.
it. Yeah, we're gonna. So they could be a sponsor of the event. I love it. This is great. Okay, now for a moment we have to be slightly professional. Love.
Why
It's what
st-
makes a Subaru.
why start now?
Stop, Mike. You went right over our commercial.
I
Okay,
got sesame
I got to start
seeds all
again.
over the
All right,
place.
all right. I got to get you clean up your sesame seeds. I'm going to read our read. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Love. It's what makes a Subaru a Subaru. Get big savings and enjoy their hassle-free experience at Subaru of Gwinnett, where people sell cars. Visit SubaruGwinnett.com and join their family today. Come in and see the difference. Or if you're already a Subaruist, then follow Subaru of Gwinnett's Facebook page, their website for the latest Subaru offers, news, and community events. And we want to thank Subaru of Gwinnett for continuing to be a great studio partner because Gwinnett Business Radio does come to you from the Subaru of Gwinnett studios.
What happens when I take all these sesame seeds and throw them on the road?
I don't know what happens.
Sesame Street. Wrong. Oh, no. I want the... Oh,
You got to have a good joke for that.
Okay. I was waiting for the rim shot there. Wow. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to apologize.
Want to
Mike and
thank
his
our
attempt at
guests
bad
for
humor.
joining us here on the program. And social media, since Amanda's here, what about the social media? What should people do about our social media?
Well, first of all, we'd like to stay connected. So please follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn at Gwinnett RadioX.
And a reminder, you can listen to the show anytime. Go to businessradiox.com, select the Gwinnett studio, and click on Gwinnett Business Radio. A thank you to our guests. A thank you to our producer, Trey. And, Stephen, any parting shots?
I'm taking that 10 bagel challenge down.
We will have it videotaped. It will be on our social media. For Stephen, I'm Mike. We'll see you next time here on Gwinnett Business Radio.
To be the man, you got to beat the man. Woo!